Hey everybody, I made this instructional racing video a while back for my friend, and I'm an amateur, hobbyist, vintage racer, and this is how I drive my dad's old 1962 Triumph TR3 in vintage races at Willow Springs Raceway here in California. I don't claim to be a professional race car driver. I'm an amateur. I have a lot of fun. I do fairly well. Driving this car is quite a challenge. It's different than other cars. It handles differently. It's old. I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to put a scratch on it. So I'm not pushing this thing at 110%. I don't even know if I'm capable of that. So without further ado, here's the video. Hope you like it.
This is an instructional video. So I've got a bunch of clips here from me at Willow Springs. There's turn one. See how I was over to the right? Well, that opened the door for that TR4. That's Paul. He passed me on the inside there. So if you see somebody coming and you don't want them to pass you there, you stay more toward the middle, and that's more of a defensive line. So here's turn two. It's uphill. You'll see a bunch of shots of this turn. My TR3 is really strong going up the hill because of all the torque. So after that turn, you want to kind of drift to the outside, and then you'll be a little offline entering this turn far over to the left. This turns uphill. You don't want to lift here. You want to stay on the gas up that hill. If you lift, just squeeze off the throttle. Don't just pick your foot up because the back end will come around. This is the toughest turn on the track, in my opinion. When you come here, look at the car's brake lights in front of you. You brake only when you're going straight, then you get off the brakes. Coming up and over the hill, I shift after the hill. There, I shifted into fourth gear, and I just leave it in fourth gear all the way. I don't downshift for turn 9. I leave it in fourth all the way till turn 1. So here's turn 8. It's really fast. It's windy. Sometimes the winds will catch you off guard. So just go do the best you can, kind of drive down the middle of the road and don't get too far over to either side. Here's turn 9. Now I'm just staying inside in my comfort zone. To go fast through turn 9, you want to go around the outside of the turn. I'm thinking I can catch Paul here at the start finish. This is the last lap checkered flag. I didn't quite have enough to get him. Okay, so this is the beginning of a race. This is a Saturday, maybe 2016. I'm way in the back. You can see everybody's in front of me. My main objective was just to not get overtaken into turn 1. I'm way on the outside here for turn 2. I'm trying to make my way to the inside because I seem to be able to cut through the pack more on the inside of this turn. Uphill, that's a turner. That turner, number 718, is really light. It's about 1,500 pounds. It's got just as much power as my car. We have lots of battles. So when you've got a lot of traffic, there's not a whole lot you can do. So the main thing you want to do is just not fall behind and just look for an opportunity. Not nearly going up to pace. Oh, what's this? Somebody maybe made a little dust right there. I'm kind of staying more towards the inside, being defensive so that nobody tries to poke their nose in on the inside of that turn. Straighten out. I'm going to brake here, straight line. See the turner? Brake lights off. Come over to the left. That's the apex over there on the inside. And then the hill. I shift on the bottom side of the hill. That's just where it seems to work out. I think I'm just trying to get past that turner. He seems to be blocking me. I don't know what he's doing. But I don't have enough power to just whiz right by the guy. Nobody ever complained about having too much power, they say. And the easiest way to pass somebody is to just have a faster car and just do it on the straight. It takes a lot more skill to pass somebody by taking the turns and braking properly. There's Morty. Morty just passed me in the scariest part of the track. Look at that. And then he slowed me down. Now, Morty's a good friend of mine. He's a doctor. He's actually a pulmonologist. Look at this dust cloud. Now, you're going to encounter dust clouds at Willow Springs. Sometimes it completely blocks out your visibility, and you need to have a dust cloud plan. So I'm on the inside here. Coming over. Oh, there's a new lap. New lap. Stay over to the right. Brake, brake, brake. Brake, come on over. I was on the outside. I opened the door for that Datsun 510 to pass me. Drift over there. Setting up for this turn. I don't even use the brakes here because it's uphill and it's a turn. It scrubs off all the speed you need. Typically, I downshift into third gear for this turn. I don't know what the ratio is going to be like in the NG. So you kind of want to stay maybe a car length from the inside, and you drift all the way to the left, which I did not do. Coming in here on the inside brake in a straight line, it's uphill. Braking's really efficient uphill. Wait, come on over, apex at that cone, aim for the Willow. Just go straight up the hill. And then up and around this big horseshoe, try and make one continuous turn out of it. Apexing right there, drifting back out, do not go off over there. It's bumpy, it's downhill, there's rocks. Straight line, braking, off the brakes. Get over to the left. You know, the big power cars are sliding through here. They can power slide. I don't have enough power to even spin the rear wheels. So I'm just doing the best I can to maintain as much momentum as I can. It's a momentum car. Back in fourth gear, coming around turn 8. I don't know if this is 7, 8. And it's top speed. It's bumpy, it's windy, it's scary. You might want to make sure your wheel is placed somewhere where someone can find it before you go to the race. Good. Here's turn 9. I'm entering the turn. Right here's the apex. Boom. Don't go all the way. You don't want to hit those bump strips on the inside. There's a little dip right there. So you want to apex turn 9, maybe 1 or 2 feet from the apex. Here's the long straightaway. I'm looking at those flags. It looks like the wind might be at my tail a little. No, it's not that windy, I guess. Straight line. Brake, 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 brake. Wait as long as you can. Late apex. There's the apex, that cone. And then come over to the right. No sense trying to cut it short. Use all the track. Entering on the left, not braking. And on the gas. The tires are nice and sticky here. They've warmed up. When the tires are cold, it doesn't grip as well. You want to be careful when you first go out. Somebody's waving a flag saying faster car approaching, I think. The blue flag, the yellow stripe. Straight line, brake, 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 wait, late apex. Oh, look at that. See how I left that wide open for him? He's in another class. It doesn't really matter. I think I was probably aware of those guys racing each other. I wanted to just let him go. Turn 4, come out to the outside, get into a straight line for this turn 5. Brake, off the brakes, come on over to the left. My car never really gets all the way over to the left for some reason. And up the hill to the inside, and then as you come down, you shift right there. Why shift while you're going uphill? It'll slow you down. Here's the long run out to turn 8. You can go around the outside. Don't get too far out to the outside. It's probably slippery out there. You do not want to go off here. Just go as fast as you feel comfortable, you know? Your foot's really in it. You don't need to really brake for turn 9. You're mainly just lifting and kind of setting up for turn 9. You look at the tach and go, okay, I'm at 4,500 RPM, for example. Next lap, I'll try 4,600 RPM entering the turn. Here's a nice clean video. This is a recent video. This is the new GoPro, so it's got this image stabilization. I'm coming into turn, there's turn 1. Here's turn 2. I want to get over to the left. I'm all by myself, so I'm taking the whole track. I'm not driving a defensive line. I'm using the whole track. I'm on the gas, coming up the hill. You know, it seems like I'm just driving around, but I'm literally going as fast as I possibly can. And it's scary and fun. See how I come over to the left, and then I'm going to get to the right to set up for this turn. Brake, 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 brake. It's uphill. It catches you. It slows you down. And then as I come here, I'm aiming for that Willow, and I come up and around this balcony like it's one big turn. It takes a while to get the hang of it. It's bumpy, but if you get it right, it's like surfing. It's like one nice round carve. That Jag is driven by one of the drivers that's a little slower than the other guy, so I can definitely pass him. He's kind of like a moving roadblock, but it's so cool. I almost want to just slow down and watch that guy. Shifting into fourth gear. It's really cool out here. I'm coming around, entering that turn wide, going right down the middle of the road as fast as I can. I'm looking at my tach. I'm like, all right, here comes turn 9. I want to enter it wide, start wide. I'm more brave, so I'm more towards the outside of the track. Outside, outside. Where is it? When do I turn in? Wait, 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 wait. Come on in. Boom. Apex, out, towards pit in. And then somebody said, you know, why get all the way over to the right? Just go right down the middle. You're looking at the stations to see if they're waving a flag at you for some reason. Straightaway is when you check your gauges. Okay, straight line. Brake, 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 brake. Off the brakes. Wait. Come on in. Hit the apex on the left. And then drift over to the right. Look how I used the whole track. Setting up for turn 2. Starting on the left. Downshifting, but not braking. I'm not saying don't brake. I mean, try it. But after a while, you'll realize I can save my brakes here because it's uphill. As I come around this turn, I'm going to then let it drift to the left. Unwind the steering wheel. The more your steering wheel is straight, the faster you're going. As long as you're turning, the friction is slowing you down. So you want to straighten out each turn and then get it to a situation where the steering wheel's straight again and you can just stay on the gas and accelerate. Look at how bumpy this is. Coming all the way over to the left, looking in towards that thing, getting in a straight line, braking. Turning over here, it's a lefty. I'm entering this one way over on the inside. I think I had a lot of speed. And then I downshift. This is the last lap, I think, of this footage. Coming into turn 8, I'm way over on the left. This day it was cold. It was like 40 degrees and like drizzly. Setting up for turn 9, I look at my tach. I'm like, all right, I'm going 5,000 RPM. I can do this. It's going to work. And then I'm just going around the outside and then cutting in and then drifting back out towards the pit wall. Okay, let's take another lap. Let's see what happens. I hope this helps. I mean, just seat time. The more laps the more you go around, the smoother you get. And the smoother you go, the faster you go. You're not trying to push it. You're trying to come into the inside. You want to stay about a car length from the inside of the track. But you can get all the way over on the right if you want. Don't get too far out to the left because there's a lot of marbles out there. It's slippery. Now you're going to set up for this turn here. Get over to the right. You're uphill, so braking's really efficient. Then get over to the left. Apex that cone. Point right at that willow for Willow Springs. Then you just kind of go one continuous move up and around to the inside, to the outside. You're a little off camera. You wait till you're headed straight and then use the brakes and then get off the brakes. You're going to come over to the inside here. Come up our hill. Downshift at the backside of the hill. And this is just a 4th gear, go as fast as you can kind of deal. If you don't feel comfortable, just slow down a little bit. It's okay. There's some crosswinds that sometimes screw you up right in here. There's turn 8, and now turn 9, you're on the outside. I kind of go right down the middle of the track sometimes if I'm a little uncertain. Now it's a little weird if you're coming up on somebody right at turn 9 and they ruin the turn for you. It's more important to just wait and exit turn 9 better. Now, I'm trying to chase down that turner, but he's just a little faster than I am. All the way on the right, brake, 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 brake. Looking at the apex. Just look at the apex. You kind of look where you want the car to be when you get there. You're not looking right in front of the car. I'm visibly slowing down because there's an emergency vehicle. I want to let them know, yeah, I see it. I'm not trying to race. But I'm on it here. My car, the TR3 has a lot of torque. It really pulls up this hill. And you drift it out to the left. Okay, here's another highlight. Looks like the race is starting. There's Morty on my left. Watch what he's going to do. Watch this red TR4. I don't see the flag yet. There's the flag. Morty's got a lot of power. And I just let him go. I stay away from Morty. He's a doctor. I trust him. He would save my life in the hospital. But on the track, he would try and pass me at all costs. There he goes on the inside. Just if you could watch that red TR4, he's going to do a really good move. He's just so aggressive, and he just stays on it. He's passing these guys on the outside with all that power. I'm kind of blocked in behind this turner. Look at the key fob. You can see I'm pulling a lot of G's here, and I'm gonna like unwind the steering wheel, get it straight. I'm like, can I pass him on the inside? He's like, no way, I'm going on the inside to block me. So I'm just trying to be smooth. I'm thinking maybe one of these guys in front of me is going to crash. So I don't know really what's going to happen. But I'm driving a defensive line at the same time I'm trying to catch up with these guys. I get out wider. I'm watching the brake lights. When does he brake? When does he get off the brakes? If I can stay on the gas a little longer, I'll have more power coming out of the turn. Turn 6, up the hill, backside of the hill, shift, 4th gear. He's blocking the wind for me, so I'm going to catch him. But can I pass him? It's hard to pass people. He's going right down the middle. There's nowhere I can really go. I don't want to go inside. So I'm kind of going to size him up and see how he takes this turn. Look, he's wider than me, so he's able to go faster than me. I come out to the outside there. They're doing a nice job of blocking the wind. And, oh, I think a little rock or something just hit me. Brake, brake, brake. Don't downshift. Oh, look at that car. That Sprite went off the track right there. Boom. He's fine. They're waving the flag. Okay. Here's another event. I think this is the last one. We're waiting for the start. I'm at the back. I actually like starting at the back because you get to pass the slower cars and work your way up. Yeah, it's green flag, so I'm just on it. I'm going to pass as many guys as I can. This was one of my best races. I really had a good start. Look at that. I'm on the inside here. You see, I'm the guy on the inside now. So those people on the outside are leaving the door open for me. Now I work my way to the inside for turn 2. And I'm going to just see if I can squeeze through here. You've got to make sure they can see you. It's your job to make sure they see you. It's not just get in there if you're faster. They have to know you're there. So be seen. Everybody's going to get bunched up. He locked up his brakes. They don't know what to do. I'm just kind of like, oh, he locked up the brakes again. I'm entering this turn from the inside, but I don't want to be there. I don't want those guys to pass me on the right, so I want to get over to the right. And I got that guy. And for some reason, the gates opened up. The Red Seas parted, and I passed those guys. Okay, what else can I do? Straight line, brake, get on it. This is a turn to get on the gas as fast as you can because you're going to carry all the speed all the way down basically till turn 9. That's like a mile away. So if you get turn 6 right, I think it's turn 6 or 5. I always get the numbers mixed up. If you get that right, you're going to carry that speed as long as you can. Now they say with racing, the importance of each turn is how long of a straight is there after that turn. So if you get out of the turn fast, you get to carry that speed and it multiplies down that long straight. So that was one of the turns that leads to a long straight. I'm behind this Datsun. I could go faster, but you don't want to bump anybody. That would be catastrophic. That's a fast little Spitfire. He got me on the inside. I think I passed him in the first lap, and he just got me back. So there's nobody trying to overtake, so I can enter that turn wide, cut in. I got him on the gas. I'm not going to brake for turn 2. I just downshift and kind of match the revs, and I've got more power, more momentum than this Porsche. So if I can get around the outside of him, let's see, can I? I'm going, come on, car. And I'm just not going to give up. I'm not going to give up. And there's nothing they can do. Once you get in front of them, they have to slow down. So if you can get in front and you can make the turn, force them to slow down without being dangerous. That MGB is like, why is that Triumph right there? That's a scary place to get past. I'm going to prep for this turn. I'm really booking. I don't think I'm braking too much, and this is that turn you want to get out of really clean. Is that a Volvo 544? Wow, that Spitfire passed him on the outside and just brought up a little dust. That Volvo's blocking the wind for me. I'll get him, but see, you're going to catch him right where you don't want him. Like, I'm coming up on this Volvo right into turn 9, and what you want to do is back off a little bit so that you don't catch him right where you apex. You want to back off so that, oh look, Paul went off and he's spinning and he went across the track in that TR4. Look at all the dust it brought up. Now I'm going to have a go at this Volvo again. This is almost the end of the video, so I hope you enjoyed it. It's so fun racing. You know, when you're watching the video, it kind of looks like you're just taking a brisk Sunday drive, but I'm literally doing absolutely the best I can. At the same time, I'm not a big risk taker, so I want to be going at 8 or 9 tenths and leave a little bit of room in case something unexpected happens. Then I've got the grip, I've got the space. I'm going to stay on the outside of this Volvo and stay on the gas, and I'm not moving over. I'm kind of forcing him to keep into his line. Now I'm going to come up here, try and pass this 510 wagon. I think he let me go. Yeah, he let me go. Hey, thanks for watching. There's no substitute for just seat time. Just the more laps you go, the smoother you get, the more fun you have. Be safe. Have fun. Bye.